Welcome to Fire Virgo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Virgos. Let's see what we got going on here. You got somebody admitting something here, Virg. Okay, it says, I need time to mature. Of course you do, because you're a baby. Right? So I feel like I could be talking about a grown-ass man, Virg, or a grown-ass woman. And this person still has... or they still move about their life as though they were very childish. They don't really take responsibility. They're not somebody who communicates as best as they should, right? So I feel like your person is not only childish, but at least the good thing about it is they are aware, right? Like they are aware that they have these childish tendencies. I don't know if they've ever mentioned this to you, Virg, but it's here, all right? It's here. We gotta call a win a win. Okay, give me more on this person. Okay, my Virgo definitely been having a lot of communication issues with whomever it is that's been on your mind. I feel like in the last couple months, Virgo. All right, we have no significant other. So this is not your man. This is not your woman officially, right? This is not somebody you live with. This is not someone you've ever been married to. Okay, so you guys are not really a true item. So I feel like your person has this energy to them where, Virgo, it's like, just because you guys aren't in an official relationship, they don't give you certain perks, right? Like certain perks of communication and accountability and constantly showing up. They'll do it sometimes, but when the shit gets tough, best believe they will be up that road. All right, so Virg, listen, if you need a shot of gin, let me know. And you ask what a shot of gin is. I have a new same-day written reading that's called Shot of Gin because that shit gives it to you straight, okay? And you will get cursed the hell out. In the best way, of course, right? But if it's too much, put in your other same-day written reading. I also have a year ahead written reading, okay? But this is giving Shot of Gin, just saying. Quiet. All right, so right now you guys are not talking. I feel like in a weird way, it works for you too, Virgo, because you'd rather not confront the issues that are here. You'd rather not be in a place where you have to really like speak your piece, because I think it makes you uncomfortable too. You've done it before. You don't want to do it again right now. You just don't. All right, yeah, we have, it was too much. It's just too much sometimes with this whole thing, Virgo. So I feel like you need a break. This person needed a break. You guys both needed a break from one another. All right, but the overall energy we have here is Gemini energy. The 6th could be significant, maybe June, but I'm also getting just the 6th. I'm not quite sure of what month here, Virgo. It could also be of August. But the lovebirds energy does talk about you guys feeling this very, very deep connection, right? So it's like you guys have this deep connection, this comfort with one another, but yet you guys both go quiet. You guys both don't say what you really feel. You guys both don't say what you really mean. So Virgo, it feels like it's not just this person. Like you get quiet on them too, or you get into a place where you don't want to say shit either. You're like, listen, I'm not unpacking that. All right, we just gonna have to be quiet and come back together when we're both in a better space. Because I feel like, Virgo, you're kind of tired of the arguing, or you're tired of just not being in a good space with this person. Okay, let's see. Clarify the I need time to mature. What is this energy? What is this I need time to mature? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like your person could have been the one to take the step back at first, Virg. All right, because we have 7 of Pentacles coming out. Now, why this is very significant is because of the card we got at the bottom of the deck, Virg, which is the 3 of Pentacles. All right, now the 7 of the Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles make the 10 of Pentacles, but the 10 of Pentacles is not here. So it lets me know that this person isn't somebody who has never thought about long-term commitment with you or never envisioned it. They actually do envision it, Virgo. They can see it, they can feel it, they can smell it. It's not that far-fetched that this person would want to actually be in a real relationship with you. I think you can't even deny that, Virgo. I think you have felt that before as well. But for some reason, your 10 of Pentacles, from this person's perspective, is fractured. It's not that simple for you guys to just come together, merge together, and ride off into the sunset. This is not that. All right, so with that 7 of Pentacles coming out first, clarifying I need time to mature, it feels like your person is the one who took the step back. You and this person have been building for quite a while. It might not feel like building to you, Virg, because again, it's up and down, it's in and out, but it doesn't take away from the fact that your person feels like there is something very stable that this connection offers. So even if it's just the, I don't know, it's like you guys, even though you have this weird cycle of like in and out, up and down, I feel like your person is the type to find comfort in knowing that, okay, even though me and Virgo aren't talking, next week we're going to be good. I think you find comfort in that too, Virg, to know that even in the silence of this connection, we're still good. Somehow, some way, we're going to find our way back to one another. And that's what this feels like. It's like a temporary kind of thing. Your person just wanted to take this step back to really reassess like what's going on here. Why do we keep going through these same issues? Now, from Virgo's person's perspective, what do they feel like the main issue is in this connection? What do they feel like the main issue is in this connection? I'm saying somebody has a whole bunch of bell peppers, all right, and you ain't doing nothing with them, Virgo. They're going to sit in that fridge and rot, okay? So, yeah, it's like you brought a whole bunch of them, and I don't understand why you did that. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I'm sorry, Seven of Cups. So we have 7-7 clarifying it. Seven of Cups reversed for what your person feels like this connection or the biggest issue in the connection. It feels like it might have came on a little too quickly. Decisions felt like they were made too quickly. So let's say, for example, you guys met each other and your person is like, wow, Virgo, this is amazing. Let's continue to move forward. I want you to meet my parents. I want you to meet my brother, my sister. I want you to come over more. I want to see you more. It feels like that. It feels like there was an energy here where your person kind of sold you a dream in the very beginning. Came on hot, all talk, no damn action. And I feel like, Virgo, you realized that shortly after. You realized that when you started to feel like, oh, this might just be a chemistry thing. All right. It took you a little while to like be able to vocalize it or express your discontent with the situation, Virg, but you saw it pretty quickly. You knew that this was a passionate connection. You knew that this was a chemistry-based kind of connection, because I feel like when your person would extend an olive branch, or they would try to reach out to you, or they would try to have some sort of fun with you, it was just fun, right? It didn't really extend beyond that. They would make all these grand promises or talk like that, but they would not walk like that. And Virg, you realize it, because right under the Ace of Wands, we have the Hermit. One thing the Hermit knows is everything. All right, damn near. I mean, the Hermit is not the High Priestess, but the Hermit knows so many things, I should say, based on their lived experience. The Hermit is wise. The Hermit, there's not much the Hermit has not gone through, Virg, and you are the Hermit. You've seen it all. You've seen so many different sides of people that it's not that hard for you to look at somebody and kind of tell based off their patterns what they will be like down the road. You knew it. You knew it, Virg. You did. But I think that you were so caught up in the funness and the energy and the excitement of the connection being new that you kind of gave this person a pass, or you kind of were a little bit more lax than you usually would be. All right. So there's that here, Virg. Now, why hasn't this person made Virgo their significant other? What is that? Because it's here, like I see that, you know, that Ten of Pentacles, although it was fractured, it was still a Ten of Pentacles, so it was at least talked about, heavily thought about. All right, they came in choosing you, or a lot of my Virgos, that was their energy. Okay, so why? Okay, the Moon card. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces. Also, we have, could be an Earth sign as well, another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Now, Virg, what this is feeling like to me is that your person has a very, how do I put this? Your person has a very robust inner world, right? They have a lot going on inside of themselves, like we all do. But why it's coming out in this reading is because there's a lot about this person you just don't know. Okay, because the Moon card is a card of, it could be deception, it could be secrets, or it could just be things that are under the surface that you're just not aware of. So it makes me feel like even though you have a good grasp on who this person is, how they are, which is true, there's still a lot about this person you don't know, right? So when we go into trying to ask why this person has not made my Virgo their significant other, it really looks like it could be because of something that you don't really know too much of. Okay, so let's clarify that. What is this? Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So at one point in this same story, Virg, this card was in the upright. And when this card was in the upright was obviously when you guys were in a good space, and it felt like your person was giving you an offer. It felt like your person was open to moving forward and getting to know you in a deeper, more connected, more committal way, right? We kind of talked about that. But now that it's reversed for why they have not made you their significant other, it feels like there's a part of them that kind of reneged. It's like, okay, wait a minute. I know I came in hot. I know I said all these things, but let me kind of slowly put this pentacle back in my pocket and act like it never happened. So for some of my Virgos, your person, you might be so confused because you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, is this not the same man who is just kissing my ass? Is this not the same woman who just wanted me to make them my girl and making me feel like there was nothing but me and them left on this planet to where I'm all they wanted? Because I feel like that's what the person gave to you, Virg. Like they gave you that feeling. They gave you that energy that they really wanted this for the long term. So I'm feeling and sensing a lot of confusion from my Virgo. Because they reneged. They did. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. This is nostalgia. This is the past. So it feels like your person looked at this connection definitely as a soulmate connection, right? So there's a very deep connection. We already got that. A lot of it rooted in chemistry, but there's a lot of it also, Virg, rooted in, I want to say like rooted in true admiration for one another. That's here as well. It's not solely chemistry, although I will say that is the heaviest energy, but I do feel like over time, the emotions came into the picture. The feelings came into the picture, and the admiration and the, I really actually like Virgo beyond the chemistry came into the picture. Right? So when we get the Six of Cups and we're talking nostalgia, it feels like your person looks back at the past and the moments that you two shared, and it's like, they were ready, Virg. So if I was to sit across from your person right now and say, when you told Virgo all that shit in the beginning of the relationship, or when you guys first started messing around, did you mean that? They would say, yeah, I did. Because with the Six of Cups, it's like, I absolutely felt that fondness with my Virgo. All right, so now the question is, what changed? Okay, then we get into the energy of it was too much and quiet. All right, so before we get a card on that, it just feels like, Virg, just intuitively, it feels like, again, there was a lot of things not being said, and the connection could have became very heavy, right? So it became very uncomfortable, it became stressful, and it was nothing like it was when you guys first met. So your person might not have the, I don't know, like they're not truly ready for a relationship, which is why, okay, they could have admitted to themselves at the very least, I need time to mature. That makes sense to me. Now the story is making a little bit more sense to me. Okay, we have King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, there goes that Ace of Wands again. I feel like, Virg, what was too much for your person is upholding a certain kind of energy toward you that they knew that they could not maintain. Okay, you know what our good sis Cash Doll says. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. So I feel like it was too much for them to continue to wear the suit of the King of Pentacles. Male or female does not matter. But you can't just put on this suit and not really be a King of Pentacles, because if you do, you will indeed be overwhelmed. The King of Pentacles is not getting overwhelmed by shit. Why? Because they're a king. They have a level of mastery over themselves, over their life, over other people as well. So it feels like your person, again, they bit off way more than they can chew. And I feel like, Virgo, you're the type of lover where it's like, you're going to see if your person is about what they're talking about, right? Like, you're not just going to let somebody gas you up, talk all that shit, and then you not have any kind of, okay, so Virgo, you feel like you're going to make somebody answer. Make him answer. Male or female does not matter. If this person is giving you all these big, grand promises and gestures, one day Virgo's going to be like, hey, remember when you said such and such on Tuesday at 3:08 a.m.? Do you remember that? Oh, okay, you do? Cool. So why didn't XYZ happen? Or, hey, what happened to that? Virgo is going to fact check whomever is talking as though they are going to be in a certain space with Virgo, and then they're not. Because the thing about Virgo doesn't sell pipe dreams. Virgo doesn't talk like that. Virgo does not talk how Virgo does not walk. Unless Virgo was just playing, okay? But this is not that kind of situation. When Virgo is serious and Virgo is really liking somebody or whatever the case is, Virgo does not play like that. So you expect that from other people, right? But I feel like for your person, it was more of a facade. It was more of just a place that they occupy sometimes. Sometimes they're a King of Pentacles. right? Sometimes there's somebody that you can build a stable foundation with and be in a good place with. But sometimes this person acts like a child, right? We got the childishness. What is this? Okay, the Sun. Could have Leo somewhere in your chart. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. This is who they are. They revealed themselves at the end, right? The Page of Wands is where they're at most of the time. I told you, this connection, Virg, feels very chemistry-based. Not to say love didn't and all those feelings didn't transpire over time, but the heaviest energy with you two is the chemistry, the fun, the passion, the lightness, the excitement. But now it's clear as day. And I feel like your person is taking, I don't know if it's they're taking fault for this, Virg, or they feel silly, they feel stupid. Okay, give me more. Again, Virg, if you need your shot of gin, let me know. I just dropped it, and I can't wait to the first person who buys that, because listen, I'm ready to go off with somebody in the best way. Oh, good God! All right, we have a texting energy here. I hope I didn't show that. We have something about a text, okay? But it's a certain kind of text. It's a SAEXA text. All right, so this is their most current energy toward you, Virg. So I feel like they're trying to not think about the stress of this connection, and they kind of want to take the edge off. They don't want to be stressed, and there's a way that you two would de-stress together is what they're thinking about right now. So yeah, use your imagination. Here we go. To make matters worse, we have So Turned On by you, Virg. So I'm going to overturn these cards in the extended. It will be a video extended today, Virg. I'm going to get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling but do not have the courage to say, as well as what you don't see coming. And I'm also going to get the likely outcome. So if you are interested, everything is down below in the description. To the extended, I'll see you in a minute.